As a football administrator and a professional in the run letter game, right? What are the processes you think are very important and which must be considered for a football academy like this, not just to kick off, but to be sustained by the man who is running this football initiative? I'm talking about Dr. Ambassador Tochil.
It's very enormous, but of course, in this climb, you don't really need to have so many of them. There are basics that we must have, and this is one of them. Like I have identified a very good beach. All it needs is to give it the professional touch. The environment has to be kept neat to avoid reptiles from creeping in, and then to for the safety of those who are working for the academy. But basically, the structure is something that it needs to be taken, into consideration. You remember the last time we spoke about this? It has to be affiliated with the football association in the state. The FA is the representative of FIFA here in Nigeria. When you get to at the local government level, they have what you call the sole administrator of the FA. Then you now come to the state, you have the state FA who are in charge of football in Imo State. So they are in other states. Then NFF, they are representing NFF who represents CAF, while CAF is also representing FIFA. The final body, they are the owners of football, and they have stipulations for you to have a full-blown academy, a medium academy, and a small scale academy. In Africa, in some parts of Nigeria, we have these academies who are not full-blown. In fact, a whole lot of them are not full-blown. There are just very few that are full-blown, one in Port Harcourt, one in Kwara, Ilorin, when Westerhoff was the Super Eagles of coach. After that, he helped the Ilorin Kwara State government to establish what they now have is as Kwara Football Academy. There is one in Kaduna, but there are these medium ones for the purpose of what Dr. Tochil is actually doing, ambassador. He needs to get the basics, which is the pitch. God so kind, nature has given him such a good place. They need to maintain it. They need a hostel because these players, they need to be housed. They need to be kept in a very comfortable environment. You need to enroll some of them who are still students in school. And of course, you know that education and of course sports, particularly football, they go hand in hand, because definitely some of these players may not turn out to be full stars. Some of them will acquire the education and also fall back on it, even as professionals, when they are the likes of C. Ronaldo, the likes of Djokovic and the rest of them, when they finish sports, they fall back on the education and some other curricular activities they've engaged themselves, because that's important. There is life after football. The lifespan of a player, even from the age of 18, it's just 15 years. By the time you are 20, you know that you have just about 10 or 12 years. And by the time you end and you don't have something to fall back on, if you did not make enough money playing football, if you did not invest well, you fall back on those education you acquired. If you see the likes of Shegun Odegbami, mathematical, the one they call the mathematical Odegbami. So these education are very, very vital. These are the things. He already has a boss for movement, but then also he needs to have an administrator and a team of administrators who will work, perhaps who can help in bringing down these things, because you have to have a general manager of that academy. You can call him the chairman of the academy. You can call him whatever you may want. You need to have a team manager. You need to also have a welfare officer. You need to have the secretary to document licenses, because when you get these players, you need to document contracts with the academy for them, because by the time you do transactions from one place to another, probably in Europe, they will have to also be documented either in competitions they will play. And then you need to have a team of doctors. the medical team that will also be taking care of these players, and then you have your technical crew. Of course, they know what is required in that area.
Thank you so much.